Hey there. Let me see how many types of fish you've caught. 5, huh? Here, let me give you a little something. All right. Another lure. What else? 10, huh? Let me give you a little something. A novice tackle. Oh, this is a rod, right? Thank goodness. No real quirks to speak of. It's perfect for learning the ropes. Good. This is what we needed, was a new rod. All right, and then he doesn't have anything else for us. We haven't caught that many different fish. Do I have all the fish at this location?
Hey,
Tier
what
2
do you
rod.
think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
We've not gotten the Taka trouts. So let's catch the Taka trout while we're here. And this is good on the Taka trout, the celestial whale. Triangle and square. And it's the only triangle and square thing here, so it should be easy to spot. Hello there, fish. You're nothing before the power of waifu. That should be it right there.
Something.
Come here, little fishy. Come here, little fishy. I got a better rod now. You don't stand a chance. I predicted wrong. Now, right? Yeah. Come on, give you girls some quick time events. Thank you. Yo, this Taka trout is pretty strong. Thank you. Thank you again. This does seem like a suspiciously strong fish. No wonder I hadn't caught it last time we were here. Yo, but this new rod is doing wonders. I've never had our thing this far in the green. Got it.
That's not a fish I see often.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
Decisions, decisions. All right, cool. Now we've got all the fish here. Not bad, not bad. We should go back to, like, I know that I don't know if there was one in Cislodia, but I think there was one in Cislodia. But I know there were fishing spots all the way back in Calaglia that we didn't get to take advantage of. Like the Cave of Solitude? Yeah, let's go fish here.
We've reached our destination.
Even if you can't get a new reward, you can show your fishing notes to the guy and he'll tell you locations where you still need to get fish. Ah, cool. That'll be really helpful when I, like, when we get a lot of fish and I'm trying to find, like, the last few or something, if we do want to try and catch all of them. Wait a minute, I didn't look at the thing because I'm dumb. Let's just try and get either of these two. X triangle. Here we go. That'll be helpful. Oh, I pressed R2. Whoops. All right, we can bring this back. We can bring this back. Bring it back. That early misclick was rough, but we can bring it back. Go left. Go left. Called it. Called it. More QTEs, please. More QTEs, please. Sir. Sir. More QTEs. I need it. Man, this guy hates QTEs, huh? Much better. Much better. I had to press L1 twice there for some reason. I think I pressed L1 like slightly too early, so it didn't register at first. That was weird. Look at me all the way back up to the green. Dude, it's so nice having a better rod. There we go.
She's got a good size to her, all told.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
Karasuba Sea Bream. Sure, sounds new. All right, so what have we got going on here? Cave sea bass, which I've already gotten. We just got the sea bream. Coral flatfish, words. Lacerda salmon and amber mackerel. Okay. Amber, coral, lacerda.
There's a nice breeze here.
Amber mackerel. Yep, this one right here. Flap trap. Wait a minute. No. What were the buttons for it again? Triangle, 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 square, triangle, triangle. Oh, we have two double triangles. Okay. There's one of them.
Got something.
I wonder if any of these fish are the boss fish. Probably not. I do want to go back to that spot in Ganatheros and fight what I assume they're called boss fish when they have 2 HP. That's what a boss fish is, because Kisara has a skill to unlock from catching a boss fish, and there's also that one, there was a meal that we couldn't make without a boss fish. And we have to go back to Ganatheros to do the other side quest to get the grilled
We
pig.
can get a good meal out of this fella.
Amber
That
mackerel,
flapper was
there
a
we
true
go.
fighter.
All right, what's next? What's next? Lacerda salmon or coral flatfish? Lacerda or coral? Lacerda salmon, right there. Double triangle. Let's go. I hope this is the right one. Let's find out. There's only one way to know, chat, and that's to reel this bad boy in. After we catch all the fish in this location, we'll go back to Ganatheros to do the side quest there for that missing lover. And then after we do that, we'll probably try and catch the boss fish. And then we'll see where we are on time, and I wouldn't mind, even though we've already done a lot of Coliseum stuff today, I wouldn't mind doing the Coliseum solo stuff for Rinwell and Dohalim, because they both only have to do the novice training, and then they're done. And then we shouldn't have any more solo stuff we need to do unless more comes up in the skill sets later.
Rare fish.
Yo, look at that
I don't
salmon.
recognize that fish.
69.8.
Is it okay
Can I
to
get some
eat?
nices in chat? Nice and 69.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
Coral flatfish triangle square. And I have the thing. Dude, I have so many lures now. I love it. Triangle square time. Let's go. That's it right there. That looks like a flatfish.
Reel it in.
Time to get the last fish of this area. And then we are good to go. You belong to... Why did it move like that? Flatfish are weird, dude. You belong to me, fishy. Oh my word, so many QTEs. Please continue doing the QTEs. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Kisara sure is alluring. She is.
I'll catch something bigger next time.
Oh my word.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
6.9. Can I get some more nices in chat? That's all of them here, right? Nice. We're done. Easy peasy. Have we been walking around as Alphen all day in stream? Let's switch it up. I don't think we've walked around as Rinwell in a hot minute. Let's walk around as Rinwell for a little while. Why not? Why not? All right. Do we want to go try and fight the mantis? I wouldn't mind trying to fight the mantis today either. What is in the snow plains that I need to do? Oh, it's the stupid deer that I hate. Take me to Vicent again. And let's see if this guy, now that I caught like 4 new fish, if he has something new for me or not. I don't think he'd give me another new rod right after having just given me one.
That was quite the little adventure we
But
went
if he
on.
did, before I go fight this boss fish, that'd be
fish.
pretty sick.
You saw it too.
Let me see, 15, huh? Let me give you something. A round popper. All right, that's fair. That's fair. So at 20, we should... So every, like, 10, we get a new thing, I think. All right. Let's go back to Ganatheros. Pelagian, we need to go to level 3. Let's get it.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I'm only missing 2 fish at this point. That's crazy, Zan. Good luck on getting them. Oh, it's this guy again. The guy who wants to murder Renans. He has no eyes. We meet again, Ganye. I see you're still well. I don't remember. How is this guy's name pronounced? Like, I always want to say Ganye because Kanye, obviously, but they pronounced it differently, but I don't remember. Ganya or something? I don't know. You people again. Don't worry, I haven't gone hungry since then. I've been thinking, though, about what it takes to believe and trust in people.
I see.
That's a rather profound question to contemplate. Forgive us for interrupting you in the middle of all that. However, we're looking for something. We seek any records or paperwork that the Renan forces may have once maintained. Can you think where they may have kept such things? Records? Like these? You just carry them around on you?
Oh,
Yes, exactly like those. Thank you. You've saved us a considerable amount of time and effort. It's fine. I trust you won't do anything bad with them. Thanks, man. That was crazy. Let's see. Nottio. Ah, here we are.
What?
Mission. Determining Lord Volaron's whereabouts. Last transmission received from Menancia. It appears communication was cut off and he's been deemed missing for some time. This hardly bodes well. It's obviously an easy enough region for us to look for him, but whether we'll find him is another matter.
Oh?
Wait, judging by this location, could that soldier we met by the pond have been him?
I see.
You might well be onto something, Shion. May I ask you to guide us there? Oh yeah, didn't we heal a guy near the pond?
Yeah.
Sure, but you'll owe me one later. I remember healing that guy,
Why-
very vaguely.
Boron's whereabouts. Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
That sounds like the Volaron I know. So we're going right back to where we were literally just a second ago, huh? What do we know we need to go? No, that's the library thing. Is it right here? Yeah, I was just here. What are the odds?
We've reached our destination.
Sup, dude? Oh, I didn't think I'd see you all again. Thanks again for all your help earlier. Is there something you need? Wait, you're probably only here to fish, huh? Actually, we're looking for a man named Nottio. Would you happen to know him? Yeah, that's me. Why? What's going on? A woman by the name of Kagari has been worried for you. At her behest, we've been searching for you, and now, here we are. Oh, my sweet beloved Kagari. To hear that fate still binds us so. I appreciate you coming all this way to search for me, I really do. However, I need you to tell her to forget about me.
What?
What? I demand to know why. Has your love for her dissipated? Hardly. But if I leave now, I'll be killed for abandoning my post. If I can't see her again, then she needs to be allowed to move on with her life. At the very least, I have no intention of dying here. Call it selfish of me if you want. I don't care, but I swore I'd endure this incitement no matter what it took. Because I believed one day she and I would meet again.
What?
That's quite noble of you. Now stand up straight. Such spirit is exactly what I like to see. Listen, the time of the crown contest is over. A new era is slowly beginning to unfold for both Dahna and Rena alike. And I believe you two are a fine symbol of its beautiful potential. Sir Nottio, if you could be with your beloved once more, would you promise to remain steadfastly by her side for all your days? Of course, it's what I live for.
All right.
Excellent. Then I hereby relieve you of your duty. Excuse me? I'm not sure I understand how that's possible. I apologize. I should have introduced myself. I am Lord Dohalim, the victor of this most recent crown contest. Oh, the victor, you say? As you know, Renan society is one that respects its hierarchy. With my protection, none may threaten your life for leaving here.
What?
My lord, I didn't realize it was you. Forgive me. I don't know what I could ever do to thank you for such generosity.
All right.
You needn't do anything more than heed the promise you've made to me here. Now what are you waiting for? Get back your dear Kagari already. Yes, my lord. That's a good point. The other 4 lords all died, so Dohalim does just win by process of elimination, doesn't he? What a way to win the crown contest. All right, perfect. Now we can turn in this side quest. It'll let us do the grilled rapig thing, and then we're almost out of food, so we'll grill the rapig, get whatever its bonus is, and that'll give Dohalim 2 new skills.
You finally made it.
Kagari, tell me it's you.
No way.
Nottio, is that really you? Oh my goodness, you are like half his height. It is, Kagari. It's me, Nottio. I'm back. You're going to have to climb this, man. I can't believe this day has actually come. When I was given those orders, I thought I'd have to abandon my whole life with you. But I'll tell you something, not a single day passed where I didn't think of you, my love. I still can't believe this is really happening. Oh, Kagari, my sweet, wonderful Kagari. How many times are you going to say my name out loud? Silly Nottio. It just brings me such joy to say it with you by my side once again, and I'll keep saying it over and over, even if you get tired of hearing it. Well, that's gonna get annoying real fast.
Well,
I hate to interrupt while you two are clearly having a moment, but you don't mind if we take off now, do you?
That can't be.
No, don't feel like you all have to leave. Please, let us return the favor somehow.
Sure.
Absolutely. We'd be terrible to turn you away after you saved our relationship. In that case, perhaps you'll allow us the honor of attending your wedding. Although I must shamefully admit I've never been to such an event. Oh, it'd be an honor to have you all there. In fact, we'd love for you to officiate it, Lord Dohalim. We both come from such different cultures, we don't know where to start, but if you presided over it, I'm sure it'd turn out great.
Agreed.
If you're certain that's what you want, then I'd be happy to do so. Once you've decided when to hold it, send word to Pelagian. Until then, I bid you two farewell. Thank you, Lord Dohalim. We can't wait to see you again, my lord. Okay. Crazy. Fateful matchmaker. Okay. Dude, I like that little crescent moon with Dohalim's face there. Increased normal attack limit. Very good. Can I get another one of those on Alphen, please? After seeing a special love that goes beyond race, Dohalim feels driven to ensure their story has a happy ending for the future of both peoples. Cure! An advanced healing art that greatly restores one ally's HP? I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. Sonic Spear. Okay. Seems good. Increases the damage inflicted from using Counter Edge. Increases rod extension time limit. Resistance plus 30 is pretty good for how cheap all of these are. Can we actually, I think if we can't just get all of these, we're only shy, like 30 SP or something. I'm not going to immediately get them all, though, because we're going to go do the Grilled Rapig and see what skill that gives Dohalim.
I must say, I wasn't expecting you to be the one to spoil their reunion.
Well, it was the same with Alphen and Shion. Too much affection can be hard to bear. In fact, you look sort of pleased, Dohalim.
I have the privilege of witnessing their new start together. Few things can mar such joy.
What if it were you?
What indeed?
Crazy. All right, let's go cook this bad boy up.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
Hello, I need to make Grilled Rapig. Where is it? Fish steak. Experience boost medium. I have no boss fish yet. Grilled Rapig. It was way up at the top. Oh, I missed it earlier. Earned combat points up medium. That seems pretty good. The tastiest way to dine on Rapig, or so they say. Some less scrupulous, but scrupulous? Scrupulous, I think. Butchers are thought to pass off other kinds of meat as the real thing. Terrible. Terrible. I have so much Rapig meat and so much pepper. Lasts for 13 minutes. That's pretty good.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there. What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
What?
Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's Rapig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately. What with people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Agreed. Rapigs have tender, fatty meat. The taste can take some getting used to, but I would argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed. At first I wasn't sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water, but I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim? You have the weirdest tastes.
That's probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
So you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've got to admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat, after all.
That reminds me. I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl.
Huh?
I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
If you cook and eat Hoodle, you become immortal. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Rare food connoisseur. Increased rod extension length seems good, seems good. Penetration plus 30 is always great. Long tired of the luxurious meals he ate in his former life, only the rarest, most unusual cuisines never eaten by men satiate his hunger. Yo, improved healing arts immediately. AG restored from crits, increased AG, increases damage while rod extension is active. Okay, so what was this? This is resistance 30? I would rather have penetration 30 than resistance 30. I like the sound of Sonic Spear. It sounds like a good art. I'm gonna give you Sonic Spear. And then we're just gonna start saving up SP again. Artifacts, we'll get 8 eventually. Owl Sanctuary, and then this one is Novice Solo Training Grounds. Yeah. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. That's a pretty good quote. It's tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's my day off from streaming. I'm gonna finally move over. You should already have Recover. I'm gonna give you Recover here too. Resistance 10 is meh, but that's super cheap, and Recover is a good ability. I'm going to move over quotes tomorrow, hopefully. I really need to. Rinwell. You're the only one with a good amount of SP right now. Penetration 50, but then this up here is like, yeah, elemental attack plus 50. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take increased down damage. And then I want to get this elemental attack plus 50 because you have so many elemental attacks that do big hits. Oh, I do still want Cyclone too. So we should get that as well. And then, because I want penetration 50 after we get the elemental attack. I might get Cyclone and then I'll get these other two skills over here. Because boost strike damage is good. Boost gauge at start is really good. Increase. This is like amazing. This is an incredibly good skill set right there. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. So how are we looking on side quests now, chat? I don't want to do the 2 temple ones yet. We need to be stronger. It looks like we need to literally be like post-game level strength to be able to do Untamable Rage. That looks crazy how much you need out of that. I'm upset it doesn't give any SP. I want like a mission that gives like +3, like plus like 800 SP. Just like a really crazy amount of SP. That would be so nice. So, other than the side quests we haven't picked up in Mahug Sar, are there any side quests to pick up? I think it's just the Mantis. Yeah, it's just the Mantis and then Mahug Sar. Let's go try and beat the Mantis, chat. If you beat the Mantis, you get plus 9,000 SP, please. I beg.